Alright, so picture this. You're in season 5 of One Piece live action, and things are getting pretty heated, and then Senor Pink shows up. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the East Blue Nation. Today we will be talking about the One Piece live action series, specifically characters that might look strange when they get to the One Piece live action series. As you all may know, One Piece is known for very strange looking characters, and that was the concern of many people when they mentioned that the live action was going to be a thing. But so far they've done a fantastic job. But how about individuals like Senor Pink, who looks ridiculous in the anime, but we accept it and we know his backstory, so we know it's important, but in the live action he may just look really just ridiculous. And I wonder how that's going to translate to the viewers who don't know the anime or the manga. Now, it's very important for the storyline to make sense in the live action and really justify why we're seeing what we're seeing, but it's gonna look funny. And he's just one of the many characters from the One Piece world that just look plain silly. For instance, Tamagon, one of the Frankie family and allies. This individual has a round body, tiny face, purple suspenders, and a pink bow tie that seems to just be connected to his actual body. So I wonder how that's going to look. I suspect that it could look something like this, or they can go real crazy with it and actually make it look exactly like it looks in the anime and the manga, and that's just gonna be really strange. But I'm looking forward to it and I'm embracing it because I want the One Piece live action to be exactly what it's supposed to be. Let's talk about other characters and how they could possibly look in the One Piece live action series. For instance, when it comes to the Big Mom Pirates, there's no shortage of strange looking characters. Charlotte Opera, creamy body monster with a dripping face, is just insane, but I feel like it could actually look okay in the live action. It will just look strange. Big Mom herself would be a very strange individual because she's massive, and I don't know how they're going to translate this into the live action. Charlotte Perospero, Candyman with a long tongue. His tongue is huge, and I could only imagine how strange that's going to look in a live action setting. It might look a little bit surreal, but again, I welcome it and I can't wait to see it in the live action if they actually adapt it the correct way. When it comes to scale size, I think they're going to take the route of going more with normal sizing for certain characters. For instance, in season 1 of the One Piece live action series, Arlong is not as tall as he is in the anime and the manga. He's actually pretty human sized, and that was okay. It still worked out and I was okay with it. I thought it looked amazing and it felt pretty good. Let's talk about Marines and government oddballs. These individuals that just look really strange. One of them being Commodore Nelson Royale, a Spa Island filler villain. I know that the filler may not be introduced into the live action, but if it just so happens to be introduced as a separate character, this might look pretty strange. But because he looks so strange, chances are that this type of filler would not be introduced into the live action, but is just one of those characters that if they did put it in the live action, he would really stand out and look really strange. But talking about characters who are canon and should be introduced in the live action, Gecko Moria is very strange looking. He has an egg body and his neck is really long, or almost seems like he doesn't have a neck, like it's just one huge head, and he is very odd looking. And I can't wait to see what he would look like in the live action. The next individual I'm going to talk about is possibly one of the strangest, if not silliest looking characters that we will see in the live action. But before we get into that, I want to talk about Tokyo Treats and Sakuraco Box. This video is sponsored by Tokyo Treats and Sakuraco Box. So we're going to start with the Tokyo Treats box. This month's theme is Fuji Fall Snackscape. This right here is melon haichus. It smells just like melon. Check this out.
It smells refreshing.
This is really good.
Just exactly like melon.
These right here are mandarin orange jelly bites. In the booklet it says that these are actually made from mandarin oranges.
I could taste it. Wow.
Pon the donut.
It's so good. Oh my god.
Oh, that's good.
Wow. Oh my. It's so good.
It feels like a donut that was just made for you.
Yeah.
Here we have a Crunky, which is a strawberry white chocolate bar. Let's see what it looks like inside. I'm gonna take a... Let's give it a taste.
Little crunchies at the bottom. That's good.
That's really good.
The strawberry's so good.
This is a Mount Fuji Choco Crunch. Let's try it out. Wow.
It's so good.
Rich chocolate flavor. That's what it says on the booklet, but that's really what it is.
Yeah.
It is so delicious.
It's great. Wow.
Now we're going to try out the Sakuraco box. This month's theme is actually Wonders of Nagano. Check this out, guys. An apple pie Danish. I am looking forward to this.
It looks so good. It looks amazing.
It feels like someone just made this. Wow.
It's so good. God.
This is so delicious.
Well, the apple is great.
I have pieces of apple.
It has apple pieces in it.
Here we have 2 of these actually. These are walnut biscuits. Let's try them out. Really good.
And I like this one a lot, actually.
It has a perfect amount of sweetness. Now the Sakuraco box also comes with some houseware, which is pretty cool. You always get something different. You can get chopsticks, little teacups, or little plates, and a bunch of different things. You never know what's going to be. This month I got this right here, and it looks really cool. It's a little plate, and this plate is designed with a traditional shippo pattern, and it looks really cool. I like it. We have this right here, Shinshu apple sandwich cookie. Here's what it looks like. Cream filling in the middle.
Oh, wow.
I wasn't expecting that.
And there's crunchies in it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just crumbs on the side, but no.
A light layer of cornflakes, adding a subtle crunch to it.
Yeah, it works great. Wow.
So they crushed little cornflakes inside of it, inside of the cream.
You can see it on the sides, actually.
That is perfect. That really does add like a whole different flavor to it. Like the consistency is really different. So guys, if you are interested in having the taste of Japan and experiencing the culture of Japan from the comfort of your home, make sure to check out the Tokyo Treats and Sakuraco box. And just for being part of the East Blue Nation, you get $5 off your first order of Tokyo Treats box or Sakuraco box by entering the code word in the link in the description section below. Go ahead and check that out. I highly recommend it. This individual is going to look so strange that in the live action, he might come off as looking just plain old funny. Watatsumi, a massive fish man who actually looks kind of silly in the anime and in the manga because he has a beard and he's hairy and it looks like a baby, but not really. He's huge. It just looks overall really, really strange. I'm excited to see what they will do in the live action and if they will even cover this in the live action. And I could only imagine how expensive it's going to be to get to these types of characters when they get there. Perona, I believe, is going to look pretty cool. I'm okay with Perona, although her eyes might give some people a little bit of the uncanny effect because she kind of looks like she's not quite human. It still will look pretty cool and might add to the creepiness of the whole Thriller arc. Let's talk about Treble. This individual is disgusting, and quite frankly, he's just a goo man, basically a goo covered slime man. And I think that this won't be as difficult because by then most likely they would have already covered some type of slime people, and so maybe they'll have the recipe for that pretty well done, but it will look a little bit goofy to see this man with boogers coming out of his nose and just dripping down. That's gonna look pretty weird. Like I said, Senor Pink is just gonna be very strange looking. He's gonna be weird. It's gonna be kind of strange to see Senor Pink, you know? Let's talk about Fukuro, a zipper mouth CP9 agent who I believe is going to cause so many individuals in the live action to have nightmares. Because this man, in the anime and the manga, looks creepy already. I could only imagine how creepy the live action version of this individual will be. Gaimon, which I think they're not going to cover at all because Gaimon is already seen very early on. He's the man who's actually trapped inside of a chest, and I don't think we're going to cover that in the live action. It might be one of those things that they kind of skip over. Now, some individuals think that Jinbei might look a little strange and in live action form, but I actually don't think he'll look that strange, and I think that if they go with the prosthetic versions of Jinbei, we might end up seeing something that looks really cool. Two individuals individuals that will look weird, really weird, would be the Caribou brothers, the Mud Swamp brothers, because of their look and their strange faces and their bodies. They might stand out as looking really creepy looking in the live action. Another individual who I can't wait to see, because I think it's gonna look really strange, Ivankov, because Ivankov's head is so huge that it almost seems like it's making up 50% of his body. So I'm interested to see what they're going to do. If they're going to put a regular person who just seems to have like a huge head, or are they going with the anime style body and head where Ivankov's head is massive? So it's gonna look pretty strange. We also have Scratchman Apu, which in the live action I think would look something like this, and that is terrifying compared to the anime and the manga. That looks creepy. That is so scary right there. But I could only imagine seeing that individual right there playing the piano off his teeth and manipulating sound waves to do things that are just incredible. The live action has so many routes it could take, but it also has a lot of challenges. And if we continue to view the live action, and if we continue to support the Netflix live action series, we could possibly get there. Hopefully they continue to grow and have enough budget to actually tackle future seasons, because it's just going to get even stranger and more weirder. The deeper you get into One Piece, the stranger it gets. So what do you guys think about this? Put your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure to click the like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the East Blue Nation, and we will see you guys next time. Peace.